Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel. So for this week's review, we're going to be testing out the new L'Oreal Air Volume Mega Mascara. Now this is one that I decided I wanted to try literally just because of the packaging. Have you ever seen a mascara with this shape of tube before? Because I don't ever think I actually have. Also, it's a cute baby pink, which you know is right up my street when it comes to packaging. This mascara in particular retails for $10.99 online and in store, but you can shop around because I think the prices do vary. So just looking at the product description online, this is a Mega Volume Air Mascara. It's their first ever formula with a whipped texture, has 10 times mega impact. I'm guessing that means just in reference to the volume. 24-hour hold, as well as smudge and flake resistant. Formula as well is supposed to have a really creamy application, as well as allegedly being clump free. As you guys can see, my eyes look quite stark and I look a little bit like a naked mole rat because I have absolutely nothing on my lashes right now. I will zoom you guys in so you can see what my lashes are looking like before I apply this mascara. As usual, when I'm testing out mascaras, I'm not going to curl my lashes. I'm not going to put any types of primers on them either. Just opening up the mascara tube, this is what the wand is looking like. So the applicator wand is quite long and it's quite thick as well. The bristles are very sparse. I have noticed at the end of the wand there is a collection of product. I'm just going to wipe that off at the end just to see the proper shape. I'm now going to grab my oversized and overly heavy mirror, zoom you guys in, and we're going to get straight into it. First coat, here we go. So just quickly in between whilst the first coat is drying and me applying the second coat, I'm having a look at my lashes in the mirror and I have to say I'm quite impressed with how the product has applied. It applied nice and smoothly. I think for me personally, the brush is a little bit too big just because I felt like I didn't have a massive amount of control about where it was actually going. When it got to applying the inner corner, it was slightly more difficult than I would have liked it to be, just purely because of the size of the wand. As you guys can see though, I did manage to do it, so it is doable. It's just for me personally, I think I would just maybe prefer the tip of the wand to be slightly slimmer just so I can really get in there. But otherwise, I'm pleasantly surprised. The formula, like they said, is not clumpy. Obviously this is the first coat, so whenever you apply a second coat, that is usually when the clumpiness is going to come out. I'm going to stop talking now and apply the second coat because I don't want to leave it too long. Second coat, here we go. Okay everybody, so I zoomed you guys back out and as you can see, I'm actually really pleasantly surprised with how this mascara has applied. There was the tiniest little clump, but it was so easy to just kind of like brush away. I wouldn't class it as a clump. I would just maybe say that there was like a little bit too much product on that particular lash. But looking at the difference between my lashes done and not done, you really can tell. Like I said, it was slightly difficult to get into the inner corner of my lashes just because of the shape of the wand, but as I said earlier, it was doable. I'm going to go in now and do the lower lash line because that's something that I think could be quite challenging, but I want to see if I can do it. I'm gonna have to get a cotton bud and rectify this because that's not good. It's not getting better. Why? I might actually have to get some concealer and fix that now. Ugh. Okay, that's slightly better. Let's carry on. So as you guys saw, it was all going swimmingly until I got to the outer corner of my lower lash line. That is the place that I always struggle with on both eyes, unless, like I mentioned to you guys before, that the wand has a slightly kind of like slimmer or narrower end to it. There is no way that mascara is getting on there without it just transferring down and smudging onto my under eyes. So this is what my eye looks like with the mascara on it. There's 2 layers of mascara on the top and then there's one on the bottom. And then this is my eyes without any mascara on them whatsoever. You can most definitely see a massive difference, and I actually really like this mascara. It's definitely done the job what it said about volumizing your lashes. I feel as though as well it has slightly lengthened them too. As I've mentioned about 4 or 5 times now, I'm not really vibing with the way that it applies to my lower lash line. I think this is mainly made just for the top lashes. For somebody else it might work absolutely fine. It's just to do with the shape of my eyes. Formula is really nice and light. It's very very dark, like very nice and black, which is what I like from a mascara. I'm now going to move on to my right eye and apply 2 layers of mascara to my lashes. Probably for you guys it will look like my left eye, but I promise you it is my right. Gonna do the thing that I said to you guys the other day. If you watched my other video, I'll link it above if you haven't seen it. I'm gonna do the tip that I taught you guys in that video, which is tilting your mirror downwards like this and looking down onto the mirror when you apply mascara, as this is really helpful during application because it means that you're way less likely to get mascara on your eyelid. Taking that out of the tube and making sure I wipe the tip of the wand onto the sides of the tubes to get off that little clump of mascara that we spoke about earlier. Just looking down and brushing the mascara through the root of my lashes very gently, being super careful on the inner corner. This side is applying so much nicer than the other side. Also, I find that using this method in particular is so much more helpful. I can also see a lot better if there is any clumping, which in this case there's not, but if there was, I can see it quite clearly and I can go in and rectify it as quickly as possible before it dries. All done. So let's have a look at my lashes. This side has definitely applied so much nicer than my other eye. I'll zoom you in and show you. Look at the difference between my 2 eyes. I feel as though that method of application just makes it so much easier and so much better for me when applying mascara. Just realised I haven't done my lower lash line, that's great. There we are. So that's 2 coats on the top and 1 coat on the bottom lashes. I think this mascara has done a pretty good job. In summary, I really like the way that it applied. The formula feels really nice and light on my lashes. I can't really feel it whatsoever. I think this formula was almost completely clump free, which I can't say for very many formulas. As I mentioned, the wand is quite large and quite thick, more on the trickier side to get my shorter lashes on my inner corner on my top and bottom lash line. May not be a problem for some, say if you've got like larger eyes or a different shape eye. The packaging for the Air Volume mascara is really great. Like, I haven't seen one that looks like this before. Really nice and eye-catching. Also my favourite colour pink. I mean, that may not be a selling point for some, but for me it is. Easy to apply. My lashes look really nice and full and thick, which is always a good sign. So yeah, I think I did actually quite enjoy using this mascara. So that is it for this week's video, testing out the new L'Oreal Air Volume Mega Mascara. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up so I know. It really does help me out a lot. I'll also leave links in the description to this product in case you want to try it out for yourself, along with my social media. So if you haven't already, make sure you follow me on my socials, as well as subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. But do not forget to turn your notifications on to be told every time I post. Thank you again so much for spending your time with me this week. I hope you have a super lush rest of your weekend, and I will see you next time for another video. Bye guys!